Okay, hey YouTube, back again. Um, yes, I just woke up. Yes, it's midday. Yes, I just ate, but I'm always eating. And that's the thing, honey. You got no money, right? Bars, write that down. Azealia Banks, give me in the studio. But no, we're back. Um, I've been thinking, and like, I'm not gonna be the type of YouTuber to do a media of the week because let me be so real with y'all. I reconsume the same media. I don't find something new to watch every week. But with that said, if I could get y'all to watch one thing, it would be Angel's Egg. Because first, it influenced the DLC of Dark Souls 3. That's how I found it out, because I think it was through VODvidia. And like, because it has, guys, I might butcher this. It has Yoshitaka Amano's art style, and he had a gallery. Oh my god, I saw a TikTok of someone going to his gallery that he had, and I literally got such bad FOMO. Fuck the parties. I want to go to more museums, but there's no like museums here. Like the nearest one is like I think in like Tampa. And I want to go to more art galleries, but same thing. Oh, armpit. Oh, that was Pride Month, but you demons can't look at that. But no. And like it's, to me, Angel's Egg is like what Kira is to straight men. And that's not a dig. I love Akira. Yeah, it's Akira, right? Let me make sure I'm saying it right because I do have a tendency to misname things. Yeah, it is Akira. But now, what do I mean by that? So for me, understanding Akira was pretty easy, kind of. Like, there are some confusing parts, like what's going on with them children, but like, you know, you do a little bit of research and it makes sense. But like, Angel's Egg is like that same amount of enamoring, mysterious. It has that same like dystopian feel to it, but like amp it up, and it's just so, it's Akira made for women. I don't know what to say. Like, but it's so good. But it's so good. It's so good. Um, and like I still have no idea. And I still have no idea what happened in that fucking movie, by the way. I have no idea what the fuck happened in Angel's Egg, but what I do know is I still listen to some of its OST. And yes, I do be listening to video game and movie and show OSTs on my YouTube. One of them being Nier, and speaking of, Live Laugh Love Nier. I love Nier. Like Nier was such my, okay, let me tell you about my introduction to the Drake and Nier series. So first, it started off with Drakengard 3 Let's Plays on YouTube. The guy wasn't talking, and it was just a Drakengard 3 Let's Play, and I was obsessed with it and enamored. And then somehow that led us to Nier Automata, and I'd watch Let's Plays until I could eventually buy the game. Then I would buy Nier Automata, play it. Then I'd watch Clamps cover the whole series, and that's how we know the lore of Drakengard 1, 2, 3, Nier, and Nier Automata. And that's like tea. And that's like tea. And I also will say, the reason why I'm so into ancient languages is actually because of Bayonetta. Now, how does Bayonetta and ancient languages connect, you may ask? So, Bayonetta may not have an ancient language-ish in it, kind of, but if you watch the cutscenes and you listen to angels talk, you'll realize they're not speaking English, not Japanese, not Spanish, not no language you've ever heard of. Well, I watched a fucking video on Bayonetta at a young age, and they're like, ah, yes, Enochian. And I'm telling you, I wanted to learn Enochian for like a hot second, until I didn't think about it anymore. But if it weren't for Bayonetta, your boy would not be here, researching the hieroglyphs in the cuneiform and the everything between it, its beauty and its grace and its immaculateness. Um, but like, I need like some tea to clock. Oh my god. Sorry. Me and my best friend, we've been like, we've been sending each other videos of like these ugly ass incels that are like actually high key, low key, and homophobic. Let me send this to Emily. Sorry, I need to send this one to her before. Now, guys, let's listen to this, because this is some bullshit.
How exactly he is harmed.
No, we need to go up.
Alright, so it's LGBTQ Pride Month and my school has put up the rainbow flag everywhere. What I want to know is, why is there a Pride Month for them? Where's my straight Pride Month? Where's my white Pride Month? Where's Veterans Pride Month? Where's American Pride Month? Where's Christians Pride Month? Where is, what else? Where's their conservative Pride Month? There isn't. Want to know why? You keep your minorities to yourself and ignore it. Black History Month, gone. Where's White History Month? Pride Month, gone. This stuff needs to be gone. It's ridiculous.
Now let's talk some of that tea. I'm not gonna bore y'all with the whole video. I will spare your soul. So, let's get clocky real quick. I don't know if we noticed some of the white supremacist undertones, like combining with the homophobia, but I'm sure, you know, me and you, we can clock that, because the 70 of us that watched me, we all combined have an IQ of over 10 million, so it's like, we already clocked. But now let's really clock. First, I usually don't get people's appearances, but whenever you fit the look of a white supremacist incel, I just feel the need to point it out with that little molester mustache and that hair just drenched in fry oil that they use at McDonald's. You know, where does the chin begin where's the chin end and the neck begin? Can't really see it. It's built like a thumb. Built like a... My thumb's prettier than you. My thumb mogs you. Look. If I turn the shit upside down, she got a jawline, unlike you. But let's clock some of that. First, veterans do have a month. It's in November. Right. Now, the reason why Christians don't get their own month, kind of similar to why any other religion doesn't get their own month, is because usually they have holidays throughout the whole year for them to celebrate their religion. You know, you have Easter, you have Christmas, I'm sure you have Ash Wednesday if you're Catholic, and the month of Lent. So you don't really need a whole month. Well, I don't know how long Lent is, but like you don't need like another whole month to celebrate your religion. Plus, y'all get every Sunday off. You get almost every job gives Sunday off. You know, the day that church is. Right. And you want to be over here like, Christian pride. Next, White History Month. Well, the white people already have a huge focus in, like, the history curriculum. And white history, what would you cover? Chattel slavery? Queen Victoria and the fucking potato famine? Colonization? Baby, we already know about all of it because we're living in its effects right now. Right. And it's like, white people don't get a history month because hot, controversial, steaming hot take, y'all have set the world back further than you have ever put it forward. But hey, that's just my take. But, you know, after studying colonization and the amount of genocides y'all fucking did, I don't know. It was a white man that created the atomic bomb, and it, you know, Nazi Germany, they were all white. So I don't know, maybe get your people in line and in check before we want to have some commentary. And then straight Pride Month, as I've said, first, if you want a straight Pride Month, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and make your own month, but you have nothing to be prideful of. Because you fit into the norm. You haven't had to break anything. You know, there's a Women's History Month, because women have faced oppression. Straight people... Well, straight women have. Straight men have not. Because I will acknowledge that misogyny is a very evil, demonic thing. But, like, straight men, y'all have no sympathy for me. Like, I'm so sorry that you feel entitled to attention. Again, men and their egos. I'm sorry that you feel entitled to attention. But when you do things like this, you're not going to get the attention you want, and you're not deserving of it. You're not doing anything noteworthy. And mind you, his fucking username is Cody the Tech Genius. I'm not seeing anything genius here. I'm not. I'm seeing someone who is the main benefactor of No Child Left Behind. I'm seeing someone who should have been held back in the first grade, but was able to keep going. What I'm not seeing is genius. What I'm not seeing is tech, because there's no editing in this damn video. And on top of that, he has another video where he's, like, talking about, like, tell me about how Trump has harmed you. Not like the impending recession is anything, but, you know, hey, to each their own. I mean, And then there was another fucking one. Oh my god, I think there was, oh my god, I need to find it. It was so fucking funny. Oh my god, it's this guy.
Okay, I happen to have been seeing a lot of this on TikTok and as well as also on a whole heap load of YouTube. And I'm getting ready to go ahead and say this. Look, ladies, the fact is that you want equality. Start doing the jobs that men do. You know what? I dare you to. I'm sorry, but obviously you girls don't.
Sorry, the little chuckle. Yeah, I'm not gonna bore y'all with that whole video either. You get the gist. Again, don't come for people's appearances, but you know, the neck to jawline ratio is literally negative. There is no neck. It's just straight fucking chin there, bitch. And also built perfect circle, literally 360 degrees all around. With those fuck-ass glasses. Get out the low lighting and step into the sunlight, you vampire bitch. Like, I know you're gonna dissolve with your pale-ass skin. But besides that, let's not be too rough on him because I might get a strike on my YouTube channel. But again, with, like, this whole do men's jobs. Okay, let's clock that to you. First of all, who set that system up? Men did. Second of all, women were not allowed into most workplaces until, like, after... No, not until after. Until, like... Well, after the start of World War II. That's when women started being allowed in the workplace. Even at that, they suffer discrimination. And again, women are joining the military. There are women electricians. There are women, everything else in between. But when you realize that due to the system, a lot of women weren't allowed in these trades, so you're not going to see a big amount of them, like how you will in, like, office work and all that, then it kind of clicks. And also, like, most people just don't want to be an electrician and a plumber. Like, most people, and, like, sorry, not sorry, it's not my fault that women tend to be better at academically, like, you know, like, intellectual, like, things, because, you know, they're succeeding academically over teenage boys, and we have a whole history of women inventors that have shifted STEM, but we, unfortunately, have the Miranda effect. So, yeah, if they don't want to be a plumber, but they want to be a fucking scientist, then let them, because they eat that shit up each time. And it's, like, so funny, because it's like, why don't you do a woman's job? I want to see you step into a lab. I want to see you be an accountant. I want to see you be a secretary. You can never, because you lack that emotional intelligence. What do you need? Sorry, my mom knocked on my door. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah, but you wouldn't be able to be a secretary because you wouldn't have that emotional intelligence. So I gotta... Good morning, hug. Sorry, yeah, I gotta charge her. But yeah, you wouldn't be able to be a... Oh, let me just... Oh, 360. Is it charging? I hope so. But yeah, you wouldn't... Can you not? Thank you. But yeah, you wouldn't be able to be a secretary because you lack that emotional intelligence and those social cues. Sorry. You wouldn't be able to be a scientist because you don't put that pen to paper and use your critical thinking skills. You wouldn't know what a margin of error is. And that's what kills me about you overconfident men. You think you can step into a woman's world and do a woman's job? Be on your way to work, get catcalled, and try discovering penicillin. And then talk to me. Because I'm just like so done with men. I'm low-key like becoming a misandrist because each time it's always an ugly, decrepit, swamp monster looking man that always has the most to say. When in reality, they add nothing to the conversation. Like look at you, look at the words coming out of your mouth, and you see them crooked teeth and you aren't investing in Invisalign, and instead you're over here on TikTok, no job. Go get a job, go get you some braces, read a book while you're at it, and then come back to the discussion. Because all I need to see is one more man that literally looks like he sunk onto Earth, looks like he was conjured by Satan, looks like a homunculus. It's done for y'all. It's done. I'm literally gonna start, I don't know if I can say that, but I'm gonna start DOXXING you hoes, okay? Okay, we will know where you're at. We will know where you're at. Because it will always piss me off. Because, like, also in real life, too, it's always men saying something, and it's always, like, the most atrocious, demonic shit, and they think they eat it up each time. And I'm like, have you ever thought about shutting the fuck up? Have you ever thought about shutting the fuck up? Because, like, oh my god, like, like, they have a whole verse in the Bible telling women to be quiet, but what about men? Because what about men? Because each time a man says something, it always has some demonic consequence. or somehow a man will say something, and then we get something like Trump and his cult. Like, like a man will speak, and the end of the world will start to happen. Maybe men need to be quiet. So I'm responding to a TikTok. It made me laugh. But no, again, it's like, men are so... I don't think I'm gay anymore. Like, I feel like they need to become celibate. Like, genuinely, I feel the need, like, I don't want dick anymore. I feel the need to become celibate. Like, I don't know, men disgust me. Men are so nasty and icky to me that it sometimes makes me want to, like, castrate myself and become a eunuch. Not even a woman, just a eunuch. Because, like, I can't. Like, y'all are like, oh my god. Because then, and I saw another TikTok where this guy was like, it was like this stitch, and it was sponsored because this bitch gets no views. But it was this girl being like, recording my Starbucks drinks like how men record their bikes. And this man goes, he records his fucking bike, and he's like, at least I'm not photos of me crying in my camera roll. And it's like, okay, and then you're gonna complain about the male loneliness epidemic, and what next? Because they weren't even rage baiting. It was like maybe a light jab at worst. But it was like a cute little video. But you're over here and you're mad and you're upset. And that's what kills me, because men. Lock in. Fuck therapy. Fuck everything else. Like, literally, just pick up a book. And on that, another reason why I hate men is that I got reminded, I was watching my own YouTube videos. Yes, I was. Because I was going through the comments. Because I do get one comment here and there. God bless. If you can leave a comment, I'll respond. I might send you $1 on Cash App if you're good enough. But no. I was watching one of my videos, and I was talking about my beef with Anthony Padilla, and another reason why I hate men, because no matter how twinky they get, no matter how different you think they are, there's always some subtle manipulation, and it's his sponsorships of BetterHelp, while also having his main viewer base somehow be mentally ill people or disabled and still sponsoring BetterHelp, and also gay people and sponsoring BetterHelp when they're known to like push conversion therapy and have therapists be like, oh, just don't be gay, like. And then you're over here like an ally? No, you're not. You're just another cog in the capitalist machine. And on top of that, he's not doing anything. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, besides like the visibility, even at that, he's not doing that. It's them. Like, it's not him being the diversity. It's them being the diversity. So he's really not doing anything new for me. Like, wow, you have someone with Tourette's on? Okay, good for them. You, however, step it up. Because I don't care if you're bringing on, because it's giving you're using them as a tool for getting views and not really caring about the fucking situation when you're sponsoring BetterHelp and other controversial brands. But you don't want to talk about that. No one wants to talk about that, and that's another reason why, like, I can't watch a lot of YouTubers. Like, literally, I stick to me. It's me and Fig Tree, and maybe the random, like, video essay on a video game against the world. Like, currently watching a 6-hour Nier Replicant version 1.22568789999 6-hour long video analysis by Dogma. But yeah, but like, no, like, I just hate men. And then, like, if we want to, like, critique the gays, we have Noah Schnapp. Need I say more? No, I do need to say more, because I'm gonna search up a photo and read him to filth. Okay. There's so much to look at here. So first, we have, like, the inbred ratio of, like, facial structures where his eyes, nose, and lips have less distance between them than the tip of a pencil. Like, literally, it's literally, like, he blinks and somehow his eyelash is touching his top lip, and it's, like, insane work. Next, we have them fuck-ass paper-thin vampire Voldemort-looking lips with that devilish, disgusting fucking nose. And it's like, because we have glorious POC trying to cure their noses, and getting plastic surgery when in reality it should be bitches built like this. And then we have them fuck-ass eyes, lopsided, soulless. He looks drunk. He looks like an alcohol fetal syndrome baby. No shade to y'all. Full shade to him, though. Because, like, I just can't. Because, like, do you see him? He looks like a fucking mannequin. He doesn't look real. Bitch, he's an android. Wait, no, bitch, he's literally No, he's literally an android. No, he's literally not real. Wait a fucking minute. No, he's not real. Well, this photo's not loading. God bless. He looked like that one bitch. He looks like the mom from We Need to Talk About Kevin. I forgot her name. But he looks like her if she was a lesbian mother of two. And I think that's the truth. Well, anyways, I think I'm done recording this video. So I wanted to talk about divas. Bye. See you later.